Welcome back. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say a lot of us a little stressed out as of late. But our next guest, a clinical psychologist and author of Deeper into Mindfulness, has some tips to keep us all a bit more zen. Joining us now on our 702 Communications line, 702 Communications, keeping you connected. Dr. Lisa Langer joins us. Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for having me.
So, love the title of your book. What was your inspiration behind it?
Well, I was inspired by most of the people that I have taught mindfulness to and meditation. And so over the years, I've taught classes in mindfulness-based stress reduction, and people were always asking me for something to take with them. So I put this book together and featured stories of real people and videos, and that was the major inspiration.
What would you say, because I think a lot of people want to start to practice maybe more meditation, but then they're like, oh, I forgot or didn't do it. But what in your own life has been one of the biggest breakthroughs from you doing it consistently?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because many people think that they can't meditate. The real thing is to make a commitment to maybe try it for a week or two and build it into your schedule, whether that works in the morning or the middle of the day, even when you're at work or taking a break. And there's a lot of great applications out there that you can use 3 to 5 minutes. So for me, it was really just making that commitment to try it and stay with it for a period of time.
Define mindfulness. I think a lot of people have an idea that it's, someone sitting on top of a mountain levitating. So how would you, define mindfulness?
So mindfulness is really simply a way of paying attention in the present moment on purpose. But the kicker is non-judgmentally. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to make judgments or discriminate, but it means more that we're aware of our judgments and we don't let that stop us. Jon Kabat-Zinn, who they call the grandfather of mindfulness, says paying attention on purpose in this moment as if your life depended on it. So it's a way to really ground ourselves. Most of us think we're paying attention, but a lot of the times our minds are in the past or the future. We're thinking about anything but this moment.
Boy.
So that would be a quick.
Very, very well said. So what are some, I love the idea your mind depends on it. That's maybe a hard muscle for some people to build. So what are some tips you would suggest for us to start becoming more mindful?
Yeah, so what I would suggest is simply become aware of your breathing. So many times as we go through our days, we hold our breaths or we're not even aware of the breath, but our breath is with us all the time. So just notice a full and complete breath, your inhale and your exhale, as well as your body. So the breath and the body can really anchor us or ground us, as they say, in the present. So that's number one. And number two is to let go of any judgments you may have about yourself as a failure to be mindful or to meditate. I also like to say, just bring more attention to what you're doing as you go through the day, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, drinking your cup of coffee, really simple things. That's the best way to start.
What over your research and experience, why do you think it's so hard for humans to be present and be mindful?
Well, it's the nature of the mind. It's the nature of our minds to think, to always have thoughts going in and out of it. And so most of us follow our thoughts all the time. That alone distracts us. We are sort of a distracted human, humans are distracted, especially now with so much media and the iPhones and everything else. So I would say it's really that. And we've, being a little more disembodied, we've gotten away from mindfulness, being mindful.
Yeah, you're right with the phone. It almost becomes an addiction. So, Doc, great stuff. If people want to go check out and get more information on you and the book, how do they do that?
So you can go to lisalangerphd.com. That's my website. It'll take you right into the book. But what I really like is it gives you so many resources. I also have guided meditations on the site that people can try. So if they're interested, or you can go to Amazon and just put in deeper into mindfulness. And I thank you very much.
Thank you. Great conversation. We appreciate it, and good luck with the book.
Thanks. Take care.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. We got much more coming up right after this.